Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another client tutorial and I have a special guest. This is Gemma. She's also a makeup artist herself. So today I had the chance of beating her face and doing some full glam on her. She also has an Instagram page which is quite a popular makeup beauty icon. So if you guys want to go and check her out, I'll leave her Insta name on screen. So yeah, carry on watching if you guys would like to learn how to recreate this olive green cut crease look with a nude lip. So first I've gone in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in chocolate. So I'm just going to use that to fill in her brows. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Dip Brow in chocolate as well. And I'm going to use this to make her brows more thicker in size. Now I'm going in with a lighter shade of concealer, and I'm going to use that to underline her eyebrows, making them more defined and clean, and using a few shades lighter acts as a highlight as well, so it does make the brows look more higher and arched. With that same concealer, I'm going to apply it all over the eyelid. This is going to act as my base, so I'm just going to blend that in and set it with a bit of translucent powder, so when you set it, it's going to prevent it from creasing. For today's eye makeup look, I've gone in with my HudaBeauty eyeshadow palette. So the first shade I'm using is called Sandalwood, and this is going to be kind of like our transition shade, but I've applied it all over the eyelid and through the crease. Next I'm using henna, and I'm using this shade to add more depth to the eye makeup look, and we're trying to create that gradual blend. So I've applied that to the outer corner of the eyes and through the crease. Now using cocoa, which is a dark cocoa brown, I'm applying this to the outer corner of the eyes and slightly into the crease as well. Then going in with black truffle, so this is a matte black. I'm going to repeat the previous step, so I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of the eyes and a little bit into the crease. Now it's time to do the cut crease using the AMC Gel Eyeliner in 94. So as you can see, I've already done the other eye, but I'm going to show you how I did it on this eye. So very carefully I'm cutting the crease, making sure the line is perfect. I like to use a flat synthetic brush, the same as I use for the concealer under the brows. And once again, this is the AMC Gel Eyeliner in 94. Using Dubai, I'm applying this between the gel eyeliner, which is on the eyelid, and the black, which is on the outer corner. So this is going to be like our middle transition color, so all the colors blend into each other. Then I'm going to apply Max Pigment in Golden Olive. So I'm applying most of the product from the inner corner to midway, and then I'm going to softly blend it into Dubai, which is that khaki green color that we applied. Then I'm just going to touch up that black. To create that crisp line to my eyeshadows, I'm using a makeup wipe. Once again, my favorites are the Neutrogena because they have a built-in kind of makeup remover, so it's really good. Otherwise you can just use a bit of sticky tape. For eyeliner, I'm using the L'Oreal Gel Liner. Again, we're going to start thin and get thicker, much thicker towards the end, so I'm not doing any wing liner today. So pretty much I'm going to draw the line and then I'm going to stop at the end of the eye. Now you do want to blend it in, so I'm going to use a bit of black eyeshadow just to blend in the edges so you don't see where it stops. Now I'm going to apply these lashes, which I got from Dodo lashes. These are mink in the style D307. Now I do have a discount code down in the info bar if you guys want to use it, but they're pretty much $12 on their own without the discount code, so they're pretty affordable compared to those that are $30. So if you guys want to use it, it's down in the info bar. Now always remember, after applying lashes, always touch up your liner. Moving on, we're going to highlight the inner corner of the eyes using MAC's Pigment in Vanilla, and I'm also going to do the same under the brow bone. Going back in with henna, I'm going to smoke it along the bottom lash line, and then I'm also going to do the same again using Cocoa, which was the Cocoa dark brown color. And lastly, I'm going to go in with a bit of black truffle, and I'm going to apply this as close to the lash line as possible, focusing on the outer half and halfway in. Alright, so we're going to get started on the base. I've used the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal as a base. This is going to make her skin look radiant and glowy. Then for foundation, I've used the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I've applied a few strokes across the face, and then I started buffing it in using my Real Techniques buffer brush. Now I'm going to cream contour using my RCMA foundation palette. So I just used the darker shade from my palette, and I've applied this down the hollows of the cheekbones, the forehead, and also the tip of the nose. So once I applied all my contour, I went in with my Real Techniques sponge, and I just used that to blend in my cream contour. So once I came up to the nose, I started to use my fingers to blend in the nose contour. Using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I've used a lighter shade, not only to conceal but also to highlight under the eyes, and also a little under the cheek contour to make it more defined. I'm now going to set the concealer using a bit of yellow powder. Then I'm going to bake around the nose contour. So Gemma likes her nose to be contoured in a certain way. So in real life, this actually took me a while because I suck at nose contouring, but in the end it worked out pretty good. So I'm going to let that sit for a bit, but in the meantime I'm going to highlight her face using the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. This is one of my favorite highlighters. It's just a very fine texture, so it just blends across the skin so smoothly. Now, you know I like my hella contoured look, so I've used the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, I think it's called, and I'm just going to use this to enhance her contour, but also to kind of act as a bronzer as well. So after that, I've applied MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul, so I did get her to swell just a little bit, and I added a light flush across the cheeks. Using the RCMA No Color Powder, I'm going to bake underneath the contour. You don't have to do this, but it's great if you want to get a very defined and clean contour. So after waiting 5 minutes for that powder to set, I went ahead and swept away all the loose powder. Now Gemma loves a good nose highlight, so that's what I've done using Becca Moonstone. As you guys saw, she got very excited. And as always, after applying the base, I like to go back in and touch up the lower lash line. Then I'm going to apply mascara to her bottom lashes. For lips, I went with a kind of peachy, well, not really peachy, more of like a fleshy brown nude type of color. So I'm using the Inglot lip liner in 854, which is a personal favorite of mine. I recommend it to everybody. Then over the top, I've applied Inglot Matte Lipstick in 403, which is a flesh tone shade in a matte finish. So I've just gone in with a clean wedge sponge, just clean, not wet, just normal, and I'm pretty much dabbing this over the skin, just making sure everything is pressed in. So we've come to the end of my video. This is Gemma before, still beautiful and natural, and then here is the after. So this is a full glam olive green cut crease with a nude lip and full contour and all that good beat face stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to go and check out Gemma on Instagram if you guys don't already follow her. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.